One eternity later.
Hey guys, welcome back to Anarchy Universe. And our series of random discussions. Why do you just blank out?
Today we'll be covering Let's Talk Gaming.
Yeah. Why didn't I sound enthusiastic? Yeah! And I became cheesy. Okay. So when you say gaming, why? Oh my god. So when you say gaming, do you mean like all rounder, right?
Yeah,
so
in general, gaming.
So PC, console.
Yeah, Nintendo.
So like Nintendo. Sorry, I feel like such a noob, which I probably am.
I'm gonna say I'm not professional either, so don't expect me to know everything about gaming.
Okay. I mean, I just like playing games, in general.
Yeah.
No,
it's not really competitive for us. It's more of casual gaming and family games.
Yeah. And just to like pass time as well, right? When we're free, yo, can I play, something with you? in the Xbox or PS4s or whatever. And it's like, we haven't even uploaded after a whole entire month. And a bit.
Yeah.
So, we've been busy. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started. So, what makes a good game, in your opinion? So it's just opinionated, it's not like fact or anything.
Well, that depends what type of game I'm talking about, because there's the story-based game, there's open world game, there's competitive games like Street Fighter, Tekken,
Okay, so say if you're talking about then PS4 games, so that's like what is it called? Call of Duty and stuff like that.
Okay,
or Street Fighter.
Which one?
Any.
They're two different genres of games.
See, that's the thing about gaming. Why couldn't it just be like general? It's just your opinion,
Okay,
For example, Mario, right? For example, for me, what makes a good game is if the concept fits the animation or graphics. Do you get it? So, like, imagine. So, for example, this is for me. This is what makes a good game. Okay. So imagine Mario. Imagine them having like more of a CGI graphics, and that's obviously aimed at kind of little kids, if you get what I mean. Even though some adults do play it. Do you get what I mean?
So what you're saying is that Mario is more of a cartoonish look, but games like Call of Duty are more like
Okay, imagine Call of Duty having the Minecraft graphics.
Okay, I understand. Yeah.
I mean, Minecraft probably has some mods that are like shooting and stuff like that. But the graphics really suit the concept.
Yeah.
Do you get it? That's what I'm trying to say. So obviously the graphics is like an aspect of what makes a good game, like aesthetically pleasing. So with the eye, from the eye, and another thing I think that makes a good game is obviously the storyline. So
I agree with both of the points there, but also what's really important with me is the controls. So with controls, let's say the game is awesome, the storyline is awesome, but then if you got really bad controls, so like if the camera work is horrible, like you move somewhere and then the camera tries to follow you, but then you like move the camera on the right, but then it slowly puts you to back towards where the character's facing. I've seen loads of games that actually do that, and it's really annoying.
Like what games? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not really gonna name many, but
Okay.
For example, Spyro.
I thought you liked it.
Yeah, it's good. I really enjoyed the game, but the camera is one of the. It gets annoying. You'll get used to it with the camera. Yeah. Its graphics are really important to me. Like if the graphics are horrible, that's gonna put me off. Storyline is all that's very important, as you said.
Yeah. So far we've talked about graphics, the storyline, and like camera angles.
Yeah.
In the game, do you think there's probably other things, but
also with competitive games like fighting games, like Street Fighter, Tekken, like the new Jump Force has come out. With those type of games, not a lot of people buy it because if you want to use the online feature, right? That's like versing each other. You've got like if you want to play that, you're gonna really want to practice and put your hard work into it to actually be good at the game. Because if you're a noob and then you go online, you're gonna get crushed. Like that's like the problem. Not really a problem, but the thing with online fighting games now. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
But then things like Minecraft, that's more of like survival based and like it's teamwork really. And also with Black Ops, you can do free for all, but like teamwork, it's more team based as well. Although most of the time people just go solo in the team and they go off killing on their own. But things like Capture the Flag, that's more of team based. The game mode in Call of Duty.
Just adding on, that's what I really like about games. It's do you know those games that have kind of side events and story mode, like side, so they have like the main story mode, but then it doesn't just end there. They have like those side missions and stuff like that. I really like those stuff. I think that's what also makes a good game. So it's like, because like for example Mirror's Edge, you can basically finish it in 2 days basically. Because it has side missions.
But those 2 days are only the story mode. Like games are meant to be long, and the thing that makes it long is the side quest.
Okay. So, saying, because we already covered storylines, what type of storylines do you enjoy?
I don't know any. It's got to be a good story. Like it can't be typical where there's a character and then like there's an evil person and then you got to defeat that person and then you save the world. You get it? Like Tekken 7.
Okay.
Like that's more of an interesting one because it's father and son, right? And first of all, I don't know how to explain it. You know how Kazuya wants to kill Heihachi, his father, right? And he's obviously got the devil gene in him, and he wants to kill him because Heihachi killed his mother, and obviously he doesn't know that Kazumi had the devil gene in her, so he doesn't know that.
So it's kind of like expect the unexpected.
Exactly.
That's
so
what they
those
put on those.
So those type of storylines I like. It can't be like typical. Storylines.
Okay. What do you think about? I don't really play like those romantic games, but when they have storylines, I haven't played as well. But I'm just thinking like, obviously games do have like a bit of romance in them, right? Don't they?
Yeah, some do, but some.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Any games that you play have a bit of romance?
More of like story based games. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah.
Okay.
But more like games like Minecraft, which doesn't even follow a storyline.
Okay.
And games like Call of Duty, that's not really story based. That's more of competitive. And
so, what type of games do you like then?
I really enjoy open world games because with that, that's more of exploration, and I really enjoy going to the destination rather than just press this, click this, and you start the mission, right? Like you click on the chapter. Or you click on the chapter and then click what mission you're gonna play. You get it?
Yeah.
And I really enjoy all the not all, but most of the Assassin's Creed games. They're really enjoyable. I love the controls. Graphics are amazing.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. I like literally I was like on a spree of just playing Black Ops, Call of Duty. Like I really like Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, that's a game. That's like very difficult Creed. Though.
Yeah, it is. But I just find everything, like the controls really interesting as well. Like when they get the lamb, for example. When I got the lamb, captured it with the parachute to the HQ. I just want to do that just cause it was just funny, I really like that, and I like Tekken and Street Fighter. But I also like those creative games like Minecraft. Like, can I just talk about those apps? So like on the phone.
Game phones,
game phones.
Sorry.
Game phones, okay.
Mobile games, With
mobile
games, most of them are actually more like a business because most of them have microtransactions, and most games, I will be honest, they to actually be good at the game, you got to spend money on them. Like most RPG games where you got to summon and use your currency, right? So you have to. So most of the rates of RPG games are really horrible, and the game makes you.
Well, that's a way that they earn money, though. Exactly. Do you get it? Because it's most of the time they're free to download. So you're like, how
it's free to download, and then they make the money using the microtransactions.
Yeah. Well, games like what is it? Paper IO2? Paper you know the one it's like Slithery Snake but it's not.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Those type of games, the way they make their money is popping up ads like every game you play. So
Yeah.
after one game you got your ad, and then before you start there's another ad.
Yeah.
So many people play it, and those type of games actually only last for about a few weeks, and then they roll in with a new game which has the exact same ads, and that's how they make their money.
Okay, but I do like those type of games.
Yeah,
They're somehow really
they're
addictive
quick and fun.
yeah,
but then you like those type of games you wouldn't really have on your phone for a while, would you? Okay.
Well, I've had it for like I don't know, a couple of months now.
But doesn't it get boring?
Well, I don't play it as often as I used to.
There you go.
But because it's kind of repetitive.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's pretty much one thing that you do.
And then, well, the more further you get, like for example, for the Paper IO2, whatever it's called, it's like you win awards. So, like for example, if you play for one consecutive day, then you win like this other character and skins and stuff like that, which is like so exciting. Like, oh, how do I get that one? And you achieve like you get upper and upper level and stuff like that. But yeah, it does get a bit repetitive. Yeah.
So why do you play games?
Well, I already kind of said at the beginning. I said I literally play games to basically pass time if I'm not doing anything, and it's kind of like an entertainment for my brain, if you get what I mean. It's because I'm doing something. To be honest, I just enjoy it. Yeah, and I sometimes I do like playing by myself, but I'd rather play with other people.
Yeah.
So I really like multiplayer games. For me, that's for me.
Okay.
So I like stuff like I haven't played these for a while, so I like Tekken and Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I like to play Mario, for example, and Sonic and stuff like that. I used to play Sonic a lot when I was younger. So yeah, I just really like playing multiplayer games. I guess because then you have that element of competition. Yeah, like for example in Call of Duty, you can play solo but also multiplayer, which I like. But even when you're playing like solo, you can play like free for all and play multiplayer online, which is also really cool. But then you don't have people's reactions like who are near you or stuff like that. If you get what I mean. I like to see other people's reaction while I'm playing as well. So yeah, that's why I like playing games. There's probably other reasons, but that's what I can think of now. What about you?
What's the question?
You're the one who asked the question. Oh my gosh. Okay, you said to me, why do I like playing games?
Oh, for me, it's more of like most games. You actually there's like a end reward of it, like accomplishment.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Like with Assassin's Creed Origins, like if you complete a mission, you gain your EXP, and also you could also gain specific weapons that, let's say there's a weapon that you want, you'd play that mission and then you'd gain something out of that mission, and then once you finish the game, that's like an accomplishment. You've actually completed the whole game. And then there's achievements and trophies. Achievements in Xbox and trophies in PS4, and you'd want to collect all the trophies to get the platinum trophy on that specific game.
Okay. So
So
you like that
reasons.
again. You like the element of reward and stuff
And
like
collecting.
that. Collecting, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So I was just thinking, like when you're saying that, why don't we like discuss something about like talking about professional gaming and stuff? What do you think about that? So stuff like tournaments and specs and stuff like that.
Okay. Most games that you play in tournaments are competitive. So things like Call of Duty and fighting games like Street Fighter, Tekken. Yeah. So those type of games.
I feel like we really talked about Street Fighter, Tekken, and Call of Duty.
Because those are the
games we mainly play.
Yeah. I'm sure there are
loads. I mean, we have like a whole stack anyways, but that's like from our mainstream game that we always play often, and yeah, especially with the family, which is I think that's why we keep talking about it. Would you ever want to do professional gaming or anything like that? So go to tournaments. Like for example, I know this isn't like a video game, but it's still gaming in a sense. So it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, the card trading game.
Okay.
So would you ever want, if you learn how to duel and like some of our other family members, would you want to go to local tournaments and stuff like that? Because I heard they actually win like really cool and rewarding awards, and yeah.
If I ever did join a tournament, I do it really for fun, not really to gain any prizes or anything. I do it for the experience and fun.
Okay, so imagine, Yu-Gi-Oh, right? You get like this beautiful platinum card that's, really cool, basically. It's like a really OP card, in a way, and you really want to get that, and it's literally rare. Only like a person in Japan has it.
most prize cards in Yu-Gi-Oh, you can't really use in the actual
because they're OP, but still wouldn't it be rewarding? So
really
you'd be like, you know what, I want to try and win. I'm gonna win some money
and one of a kind
and
card.
yeah, but then you'll also like be in like in top leagues because they have leagues and stuff like that.
You
Imagine
get a
seeing your
reputation.
name there. Exactly. So obviously that's also fun, but so you're basically saying like you don't want it for the win, but it would still be rewarding. It would be cool if you got it for the win. Yeah, okay. The type of games that I would like to go in tournaments is stuff like what's it name, J All Stars, something like that. You know
Jump
what?
Force.
No.
J-Stars.
J-Stars. Is it called J-Stars?
The anime game.
It's an anime game, yeah.
Yeah,
with
so
all the characters and stuff like that.
yeah, so
like Kenshiro and Ace
okay.
and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
so with J-Stars and Jump Force. So J-Stars is like the old version of it, and Jump Force they're literally exactly the same games.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, because Jump Force has is a it's all the shonen animes come into a game.
Okay. Well, I really like those type of games. By the way, I was just thinking, why do we I think we've been quite vague on some areas. So why don't you, I don't know, touch up on, you talked about open world gaming?
Yeah, so a lot of people have this issue with open world games that
I don't. I'm joking. No. Go on. Go on,
don't
sorry.
know what to say.
I don't know. Go on.
Nearly all games now are really are open world based and more exploration based of finding things, but and a lot of people are actually complaining about that. They want games that you don't follow, you don't have a world to explore. They want to follow the storyline themselves, and they want to so for example Splinter Cell, I think Blacklist, I think that was the one. That did not have open world at all, and that was an amazing game. But so Ghost Recon Future Soldier, yeah. So that game, yeah.
You'll find it at the end while we're laughing. Okay, let's go. Yeah,
so that game, you didn't follow a you followed a storyline, and you didn't have a world to explore anything. But Ghost Recon Wildlands, yeah. That's more of open world games, and those two games are following the same story because they're both Ghost Recon, I'm sure. Yeah.
So basically saying that open world games are stuff like Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what my point is that not a lot of people enjoy the fact that that they're open world games, because some people really enjoy the storyline of it. Like, yeah, open world game does have good stories, but people don't like the fact that it's open world. They just want a game that isn't open world and you're just following the storyline.
To be honest, I like open world games because they still do have a storyline.
Yeah.
I understand Minecraft. Okay, that's that's different.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm saying so like Watch Dogs is open world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch Dogs 1 or 2, they're both open world.
Both, still just the game. So they still have a storyline, right? Which you follow. But the thing is, you're more free to do stuff. For example, in Call of Duty, I'm gonna go back to that again because that's what I play mainly. So when you're like playing, when you're shooting the zombies, for example, you can't like get into the cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Obviously, some of the cars might not be running, but still, you can only like ride the bus, go on the bus.
Transit.
In that stage, do you get it? But in like it's more realistic in open world games. That's what I think, and that's what I really like about it. You're not really restricted.
And you're more free.
Yeah, that's why. There is definitely still a timeline. There is still definitely
barriers.
Like yeah.
World borders,
exactly, and there's still a story. Yeah. But you're a bit more free. That's what it is.
And with open world games, there are actually loads of side quests which can. Most people don't actually like the fact that the side quests, and the reason is, games like Assassin's Creed Origins.
Love that game.
Yeah, I really enjoy it, but people really hate it because to actually progress in the main story, you're gonna have to play the side quests to level up, because you're gonna face really tough enemies that, let's say, three or four levels above you, they're gonna kill you like in 2 or 3 shots. So that's why not a lot of people enjoy this type of games.
Yeah, I got it. Anyways, I know we've probably been like very vague because gaming and our other one, anime, is such a huge topic, right? Yeah. So if there is anything that anyone in the comment section wants to write that we want to have more, specifically have more emphasis on, or we want to...
We'll make a video.
Yeah, we'll definitely make a video on it. Yeah, definitely. And by the way, I remember like a month ago, which is on our other video, you said that you'll be talking about what your favorite anime is, and you were going to say it, but you didn't. So when are you going to make that video? The
next time we make an anime related video. Goodbye! Goodbye! No, goodbye!
Wait!
Ghost Recon, Ghost. Wait, sorry, I'm gonna start.
It's alright, I can edit.
Ghost. Trying to mess that up. Ghost Recon Future Show. Days, what is this?
Future Soldier.
Ghost Recon Future. Why can't I speak?
I don't know.
Ghost Recon Wildlands.